I mean, David Letterman retired, so we have to do a little homage, a top 10 list in honor of Mr. Letterman, Mr. Late Night. So we're going to do top 10 NBA Knuckleheads, guys that Gregg Popovich would never, ever sign to play for the Spurs.
Even for $1.
We'll go around the horn. Alex, I'll let you go first because you guessed. Name one of your Knuckleheads, top 10.
I gotta start with, oh my god, there's so many of them that I'm just, oh my god, my brain is racing. Okay, I gotta say it right now, probably Lance Stephenson is definitely one of them.
Lance doesn't make him dance.
Lance will not make Pop dance, because, oh my god, he's so far out there. And I think this season with Charlotte has proved that, yeah, it's probably not a good sign.
I pulled a Cinderella story to hit midnight as soon as he signed that contract, right?
I mean, I'm not sure if Pop is a big fan of, trap music, gangsta ass rap, and
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say and agree with you, and I'm not sure how that would mesh with the whole Spurs mentality. And yeah, no, Lance is probably a no-no, and him chucking shots and just being all the way aloof out there. Yeah, Lance is a big no.
It's a good start.
I had a bunch of them. I'm gonna go with. It's not gonna be a popular pick, but because he frustrates me so much, because he should be such a better, more consistent player, J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith to me had the talent. So many NBA players and coaches say this, to be an all-star his entire career. Knuckleheaded decisions, moves, passes, ball hogging, all the rest. J.R. Smith has to make this list to me, even though he's looking like a savior there in Cleveland.
I got one, it's maybe not a popular one. Defensively, wonderful, but on the DeAndre Jordan made some of the most bonehead mistakes I've ever seen. I mean, him and Chris Paul are absolutely at it. You can see before and after games. I don't think he'll be, he's already been floating around. He's going to be playing maybe in Dallas. So, I mean, he doesn't seem all there at one end of the court and maybe off the court. Extremely talented. Dare I say, Bill Russell, wannabe-ass talent, but he's...
That's being really nice.
Yeah, it's very, very flat.
DeAndre Jordan owes you a gift basket now.
Yeah, I mean, he's not there. He wants to be there. He's not going to get there. That's what I think Doc called him, by the way. But DeAndre Jordan, I could not see him playing for Pop.
My next guy is definitely my man, Andrea Bargnani.
Yeah.
There is no absolute way on this Primo that Primo Pasta will go out there and think that because he's putting up his little 20 points a game, that he's going to suddenly fit in and be a replacement for Tim Duncan. That's just not happening. Like, Pop will probably yank him out, just grab him by the collar and be like, you would never play in this country again.
Have you ever seen a 7-footer is more allergic to a rebound?
Oh my God, no. No, he's terrible all around, and because let's keep it real. Pop is very prone. He loves reclamation projects, and Bargnani. I think if Bargnani, he'd be able to claim Bargnani and make a player out of him.
Is he worse than Matt Bonner though? Because they made Matt Bonner work.
Yeah, but Matt Bonner didn't have ego.
Yeah, Matt Bonner had his limitations. Bargnani still thinks that the Knicks had a decent season, that it wasn't as bad as it looked. I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
Say no to drugs, kids.
Say no to drugs, and probably Primo Pasta too. Sorry, Primo. But yeah, it's one of those where he should.
Yeah, well, he's definitely on the list. I'm gonna stick with the 7-footers and pick one of my favorite players who makes everyone's list come this time. JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
He's got to make every list. In terms of talent, athleticism, size, all this, he's got it. He's got to have one of the lowest basketball IQs I've ever seen of any player.
He's on Shaqtin' every week, basically.
It's like he should be hosting. He should be hosting Shaqtin' the Fool with, showing himself. He'd be like, and this week it's me again. I'm this bad. Look what I did. That should be it should be Javaling.
You guys actually named off guys on my list, so all I have left is my Hall of Fame pick, a guy for all time who there's no way he's going to be even setting foot in San Antonio. On Artest.
Oh my.
I don't even say anything there.
Oh my. But you know what? You say that, but then again, he took Captain Jack in twice.
Yeah. That was a weird.
So that's why sometimes you got, Pop will do things that you don't quite know. But which brings me to my next pick, and this is a guy I would actually like to see Pop take under his wing and see what he can do with him. His Nate Robinson.
I don't know.
He does like the tiny little guards, but this one's not Australian, right?
No, he's not foreign unless you count Seattle as a foreign NBA destination right now.
Also,
Sadly.
it's not an NBA destination at all. right?
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It's probably foreign at this point, but yeah, Nate also has all the athleticism in the world. He's totally way out there. I don't.
He's also
think-
32 at this point.
At this point, yeah. At this point, the athleticism is probably not what's going to save him. So yeah, he doesn't
He can
have.
still jump higher than Chris Kaman.
I can jump higher.
Exactly. So.
All right. Well, my last one actually of the regular players. I got Josh Smith of the Houston Rockets. I saw him shoot something like 17 shots in 25 minutes, only make 4 of them in a playoff game where making baskets matter. He doesn't care. His whole game, if you watch this guy play, if he just rebounded, played defense, went for steals, and putbacks are real easy stuff, he would be a borderline all-star. But the fact that he sees no shot he doesn't like, I feel like he just felt jaded after his years in Atlanta and he wants to be the guy, but he can't be the guy. Especially on a team with James Harden and Dwight Howard, he's got to be my knucklehead of that team.
Do you have a Hall of Famer? Anyone from over the years?
Oh my God, a Hall of Fame knucklehead. Other than boy, your boy, I mean, you gotta look at certain guys. I don't know. Maybe we've done a thing where we're saying we had the same sort of segment with knuckleheads. We had put like let's say Ricky Davis.
Yeah.
He's one. I mean,
Tricky Ricky.
Tricky Ricky, who wants to get the triple double by shooting.
He's kind of like last generation's J.R. Smith.
Exactly. He's
way.
a blueprint to JR, pretty much. Yeah. So I think Ricky Davis would probably be one of those guys where you're like, yeah, just keep him away from San Antonio.
Absolutely. One of my favorite players who kind of like in the J.R. Smith mold, Rasheed Wallace. How does a guy? Come on! How does a guy get so many texts? I mean, he was like with drug use, with this. I was
an assistant coach in Detroit.
Yeah, and how did that work out?
Ball don't lie though. Ball does not lie.
No,
It is a mantra.
although his most famous, to me his most famous YouTube video is still the "Get on My Level." Did you see that one with what was the guy on his team back in Detroit? I'm blanking on now, but he was one of those interesting guys who, to me, had all-world talent, had a shot like LaMarcus Aldridge, was one of the best defenders in the league. Asked Larry Brown with Detroit, picked between him and Ben Wallace, Defensive Player of the Year, asked who's the best defender, he said Rasheed Wallace. How a guy like that has not put up numbers and consistency over the years, to me that's the epitome of boneheadness. And I'd also like to add 2 more little names to the list. Michael Beasley has to make this list for not seeing a joint he doesn't like. And the last one, Shabazz Muhammad, who the one time you couldn't bring a girl to your room in the rookie training camp, he decided to and got kicked out.
I have one guy, and I think he's the first ballot Hall of Famer crazy. This was Stephon Marbury.
Yeah.
Who decides not to play with KG?
Yeah.
China's finest.
China's finest. China's all-star MVP.
Starbury with the little star.
With the
tattoo
star,
on it.
and he's got the star shoes. Mr. I eat Vaseline in front of my little camera at home. It's Mr. Factorial.
Yeah, no, he makes that. There's a lot of knuckleheads.
There's a lot of knuckleheads, but I think Stephon is probably not one to be in the serious. That's a waste of talent right there. Because he could probably still play now.
He could.
Well, he is, just somewhere else.
Yeah.
Knuckleheads. David Letterman, Gregg Popovich. Top 10. Hopefully we'll have another one next week. Send us your knuckleheads. Put them underneath our YouTube page, Facebook. Add to the list.